Good morning, y'all. It is currently 1:18, August 9th, 2026, and I'd like to tell you a little story about the dream that I had this morning. Just giving you a heads up now, this one's kind of boring. There's not really a whole, well, I don't know if I'd say it's boring, but it's going to be short. I don't remember a whole lot. There was a lot more to it that I don't remember. I went to bed around 3 o'clock last night. I didn't get home from the movie theater. I went to watch Spider Man yesterday. That was a good movie, by the way. I didn't get home from the movie theater until like 11. No, it was like midnight. And I had some shit that I needed to do after I got home. So I wasn't able to go to bed until like 3 o'clock. And I first woke up this morning around 7. I think it was like 7 o'clock. I didn't remember any dreams. So I went back to sleep and I fell back asleep into this dream. And I didn't really delve very hard into it when I first woke up. And I didn't start writing it down until like almost 1 o'clock. So, oh, I didn't say when I woke back up. I think I woke back up around 10. I woke up around 7, went back to sleep, woke back up around 10, and the first thing that I remember is I am at a party. It's like a house party, and I am talking to a girl there that I have a crush on. This girl is just a dream character. It's not somebody from my real life. And if I remember correctly, she is shorter than I am. She's skinny, and I think she had dirty blonde hair, and she might have had like tanned skin. Um, yeah, we're at this house party, and I'm talking to her. I have a crush on her. I don't remember the context, but for some reason, I have this sponge, and we were like playing around with this sponge, and it had some kind of like substance on it. For some reason, I want to say it had peanut butter on it, but that might just be my brain making things up. And I pressed it like up against her lips, just messing around with her. And she wasn't very happy about that. She got kind of pissed off at me. So she walked away, and I followed her through like this cubby. Like it was like a little hallway that led from, I think we were in the kitchen into the living room. And I followed her into the living room. And then I like turned her around and I apologized to her. I said, like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. And she forgave me, but she told me that I should have been more careful because she is an actress, so she needs to protect her face. So, like, I could get the vibes from her that she was like, you know, the type where they're like an actor and they're trying to um not necessarily that they think they're better than everybody, but they're like kind of prissy. You know what I mean? So she sits down on the couch, and I sit down. She's on like the right side of the couch, and I sit next to her in the middle of the couch, and we're sitting in front of the TV. The TV is playing SpongeBob, but even in the dream, I can tell that it's like a knockoff version of SpongeBob. Like it's not official SpongeBob. I'm sorry, by the way, that like the lighting is kind of shit where I'm standing right now. I'm very dark in some spots. It's very distracting for me. Anyway, um, yeah, we're watching SpongeBob, but SpongeBob, it's very trippy. Like I can't put it into words. It's the colors are like bleeding together, and all like the models, you know, like the people and like the floor and everything, it looks like it's like trippy colors, like it's like liquid colors, like all like swooshing together and shit. And you can tell that it was drawn by somebody that is not a very good drawer. Let's say that. Um, yeah, Patrick's model is like positioned on the floor. His like knees and elbows are on the floor. He's crouched down in like a fetal position on the floor, and he's just like that for the whole fucking dream for some reason. And Yeah, like I said, SpongeBob was like very crudely drawn, and it's like very wacky looking animation, and everything's all colorful and shit. So like I was aware of that in the dream, but I didn't think anything of it. Like it didn't make me do a reality check or anything. And uh, Patrick, when he would touch a flower, they were like, I think they were in like some kind of graveyard or something, and there were like these flowers that were popped up. They were very like big, wide flowers. They were like pink. When he would touch a flower, it would like turn into glass, and then it would just like melt into liquid, and it would like leave like a puddle on the floor. And SpongeBob would come along with a straw, and he'd suck up the liquid, and that's what they were doing. Patrick would touch a flower, it would like turn into liquid, and then SpongeBob would come up with a straw and suck it up. And while we're watching that, some other like random, I think there's like three or four random kids from the party, because like I said, this is like a party, there's a bunch of people around. They come up and like sit next, one of them sits next to me on the other side of the couch, the other two are like huddled next to the couch, and they're watching it with us on the TV, and they just are giving really annoying constant commentary, and it is like very annoying for me and distracting. And that's the last thing I remember before waking up. So that brings my dream recall score up to 2. I don't know why I wrote 1 here. That brings my dream recall score up to 2, and my monthly dream recall score for August up to 2. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know down in the comments if you had any interesting dreams this morning. And good night. And sweet dreams.